Hey guys, it's me again. Welcome back to the Ron Williams YouTube channel. Natural Mr. Olympia, natural bodybuilder of the decade. Everybody seems to like my assistant, and I just want to show you an exercise with the triceps that you want to be very, very careful of. We have the tricep push downs. And I mean, we have the reverse push downs. We have all types of tricep exercises. We have the machines. And today they've made some and developed some great tricep machines that you can use. But one thing you want to be real careful of when you work in the tricep is the shoulder joint. You want to be careful as you do anything overhead, because as you go overhead, you start to pull against the joint. And what I mean by that, if you'll watch me just for a second, if my hands are here and I'm pushing, I'm still in a great position. But if my elbows go back further and I'm pushing here with any amount of weight, the pressure is pulling against that joint. And you'll even start to feel the pain. The objective is when you're doing a tricep overhead, pushing straight up towards the ceiling, that you keep your elbows close to the ears. But the further they get back, the more they want to flare out. And the weaker you get, the more they want to flare out. And it pulls against that joint. So when you're doing that tricep exercise and you're reaching here and you're pushing straight up, that's a great movement. But if you go back just a little bit too far, if the weight or the pressure of the weight and the pull is from behind, as you're pulling, it's pulling that shoulder joint back further, and it's coming against that joint itself. You're trying to push up, but you're having to push up and away from it. So the pressure is coming against that shoulder joint. If you try that, I'm gonna do it over here in just a second. I'm gonna exaggerate a little bit so that you can see what I'm trying to tell you. And it's hard to, you're trying to work that muscle group, and why focus on, man, I've got to be careful not to go too far back because I can feel that in my shoulder. Most of the time when we're in the middle of that exercise, we're so concentrated that we're not thinking about that shoulder joint. We're thinking about pushing straight through, getting the repetition done, and we've got a set number of repetitions that we want to accomplish. I'm going to keep my elbows in, and I'm going to push it, and I'm going to go all the way through the set. I've got 10 repetitions to do, and I'm going to complete this. I'm not a quitter, I'm not a loser, so I'm going to push through it. But sometimes to our own apparel, because we're damaging the joint. And I'm going to show you what that looks like here in just a second. Then I'll show you a couple of alternatives that you can do for the tricep and the way to do it where it's not going to damage you. Okay, let's go see. Okay guys, here we go. Now the first thing, when you're doing an exercise standing up, you always want to keep the knees soft, slightly bent. Okay, I'm in position, I'm stable, I'm solid, but notice the elbows go up and the pressure is pulling me back where the weight originates from. So not only am I pushing up over my head, but I'm having to go against my elbows going backwards. I'm having to hold them forward, and there's a pull, and I'm keeping my elbows in, and I'm pushing over my head. But as you can see, there's a pull going back. And that, my elbows will only go back so far, or my shoulders will only allow my arm to go back so far. But there's a pull against it, and that pull is actually against the joint. Now, let me show you, if I just adjust this a little bit, I'm in this position, no pull against the joint, and I can work that tricep going straight down. That's an exercise that you can use. Reverse tricep, again. And if I have the weight coming from above, it's a little more controlled. And when I get in the position where I'm going too far, the weight stops. It's completely controlled. So I can get in this position and contract, it stops. So if you want to work those triceps, let's do it right, and let's do it in a way that is productive and not damaging those joints. I want to keep you safe, and we want to keep you happy and whole. God bless you until next time. I hope you like this video. If you do, give me a thumbs up. And remember, I love you guys until next time.
What you want?